Hello and welcome back to the Smallholding on a really bright warm day. It's early June and today I'm going to be planting up my climbing bean tunnel that I made from an old cheap polytunnel frame. This has been here 2 or 3 months. I did a video on it a while back and I've left it this late purely because I get the odd late frost, and we had a late frost down here, just a touch of frost, end of May, and I lost half my tomatoes, so I put off my beans till now, end of the first week in June, and I'm just hoping we're going to be okay now. So basically I've got 3 types of beans. I'm doing a little bit this year. I want to try and grow some beans for drying that I can store like in kilner jars through the winter and use in soups and stews, that sort of thing. So I've got 3 trays, so that's 45 plants of Borlotto beans, which I'm probably going to do on all this side, all this left hand side. And then I've got some self-saved seed of Czar runner beans, which you can eat like a normal runner bean, slice the green pods as they're growing, but if you leave them to go to seed, they make the nice big fat pure white butter beans. So I've got about 20, just over 20 of those. And then after some comments on my seed sowing videos, someone recommended to try Cobra as a climbing French bean. Haven't tried them before, so I bought some seed and I've got 3 trays of Cobra. So on this side I'm going to put the Czar and then the Cobra. I will have a few left over, so I may have to do some wigwams as well. But yeah, it's time to get them out, so I'm gonna space them all out now, and then we'll pop them in and give them a good water, because it's been a bit dry this last week or so. So, you know, I'll give them a good water in, and then hopefully the pigeons will leave them and they can just fly away then. So let's get them spaced out. So I'm just planting them. I've put them roughly 6 inches apart all the way down the side, and I'm just planting them right tight with the bottom bar of the polytunnel frame. And all I'm doing when I pop them in is I'm popping them in and just leaning them slightly backwards so they will naturally sort of flop as they grow onto the wire and just find their own way up. It doesn't really matter, as they come up I can always just twine them on, but if they're leaning that way they'll tend to just go that way and straight onto the wire. So there's a good couple of inches of mulch here, homemade compost, and that should hopefully give them a good start. But like I say, I will give them a little bit of organic chicken pellets just to get them off to a flying start. I'm planting them probably about an inch up the stem, so they're nice and deep. The soil is quite dry, so I will give these a very good soak when they're in, just to get them off to a good start. And I'll probably give them a handful of chicken pellets just to get them off to a good flying start. So that's all the beans in. 35 a side I managed to fit in at about roughly 6-inch spacings. So I'm just going to go along and give them a really good soak now, because it is actually quite dry underneath the mulch. It's surprising how well drained it is here, even though the soil is fairly heavy. But yeah, hopefully these will fly away now, and I'll come back and do a little veg garden tour in a few weeks and show you how it's come on. And hopefully I'll get, I don't know how many I'll get out, kilos, you know, beans I'll get, but hopefully 3 or 4 kilos maybe of dried beans for the winter. It'd be nice to sort of see how I can scale it to how many I need, whether to make something similar over in the old potato patch. Now I'm doing my potatoes in containers, I might dedicate a bit more room to growing beans for drying as like a winter protein source. But yeah, so we'll see what we get from the Borlotto. I've never done Borlotto before. I've done them for customers, but I've never done them myself, so it'd be interesting to see how they go. The Czar beans, they do fairly well, and the Cobra, like I say, I haven't grown before. I've got a few spares here, so I might pop the odd little wigwamming like at the end of a bed where there's a bit of space, but other than that, that's basically all the beans I'm doing this year. If you wouldn't mind giving a thumbs up, guys, that'd be really nice, just to show YouTube that, you know, the videos are being watched. And if you're interested in any of these videos, please remember to subscribe, and we will see you next time, guys. Take it easy.